Hey everyone, thanks for catching another episode of The Fried Vegan. Today I'm excited. I'm going to show you guys some cruelty-free drugstore brand cosmetics because I think it's important to not only speak for the food type products that we consume, but definitely cosmetics as well play a huge role. Something that's really important to know is that the little bunny icon that you see on cruelty-free cosmetics, although it is definitely a huge step in the right direction, it doesn't actually mean that all the ingredients in the process leading up to that product wasn't tested on animals. What it means is that the final product was not tested on animals. It's really important to kind of like look into different companies and see like who their parent company is. For example, although this isn't a drugstore brand, Urban Decay does claim to be cruelty-free. They do have the little bunny icon on their products, but unfortunately, I think it was either a year or more ago, Urban Decay was bought out by L'Oreal. And L'Oreal is the largest animal testing cosmetic company in the world. So it's really important to kind of look into your brands. If they say they're cruelty-free, try and find out a little bit more, even though just buying cruelty-free products is definitely a step in the right direction. Okay, so first I have a brand called Pixi by Petra. This guy here admittedly is the only product I have by this brand, and I tried it out today underneath my foundation, and it definitely gives you a nice glow. It does have a bit more of like a hydrated feel to it. It feels kind of like a serum as opposed to like that really matte, almost like powdery feeling primer. I don't know how I feel about it yet. It made my skin feel hydrated and like prepped and primed, but wearing wise, I haven't had my makeup on for too long, so we will see. The next primer I have is the Wet n Wild Coverall Primer. This guy here. Wet n Wild, oh, near and dear to my heart. It's a brand I use since I was a kid. This one here definitely does give you a really nice hydrated feel, but dries a bit more matte than the Pixi one does, I will admit, which I kind of like, because I like when my skin feels nice and hydrated, but I do want that top layer to be nice and matte, so then everything goes on nice and smooth. For a powder, I have the Wet n Wild Coverall again here, and I'm in the color Fair, naturally. This is actually pretty high pigmented for a drugstore powder. I've not had good luck with powders in the past from the drugstore. This is almost white. I'm very pale. I'll apply this into my hand here. You might be able to see. Applied it right down here. So essentially it blends right off my skin. But I like it. It actually is really good for baking if you like to set your makeup in that fashion. Next I have a NYX HD concealer. And this is a good concealer. I like it. But I'm so pale that it actually isn't light enough for me. I did use it under my eyes, which looked nice and bright on camera, but my foundation was actually lighter than this concealer. The consistency is fantastic. It's there. I just wish that NYX would come out with a little bit of a literally whiter color. This is the color here. You can see it is nice and bright, but it does have some pinky tones to it. Next by NYX, I have the HD Studio Photogenic Finishing Powder. This is a clear mattifying powder. Looks, oop, spill some here. Oop, like that. This is what the lid looks like. I like this. It's my very first clear powder I've ever had, which is interesting. I'm like really not used to it because I'm so pale that like my powders are already almost clear, but to really not see any pigment whatsoever, I was almost like, whoa. Is this even doing anything? But it definitely helps. I use this to set my under eye because I definitely am very prone to creasing, and it helps a lot with that. Next by NYX, I have the NYX Illuminator, and this is more, it almost looks like a white powder. It's like a white powder with like a little bit of gold to it. It's really bright. Let's see. Hi, Cora. to apply some of this right above the concealer. You can sort of see that there. I'm not a good canvas. Very white. Next, I have a blush by NYX as well, and this is in the color Intuition. Looks like this. It really reminds me quite a bit of Orgasm by Lush. Orgasm by NARS. It's got that really dusty rose with a bit of gold to it. So it's almost peachy. Next, I have a tone correcting powder from e.l.f. and it looks like this. So you've got the 4 colors of color correction. You've got, this is kind of looks red, pink here, but it's kind of like a reddish pink. You've got green, yellow, and blue. This is a very bright powder. You can either go in and use each individual color. I think that's really inconvenient to do unless you are kind of pressing powder on little areas of the face. But I would use this more so around the highlighting areas. This is a good powder to use center of the face, I would say. Also by e.l.f., I have their baked highlighter. Doesn't say what color it is in, but there were a couple options. I chose the more like rosier one because I am, like I said, white as snow, so their highlighter might not show up on me. This is what it looks like. It's really pretty. Someone calling someone out there. This is that right there. So a little bit of a rosier look to it. Now moving on to the lips. I have the color, this is by e.l.f. It's a matte lip color in the shade Tea Rose. I have this on my lips right now. And it looks like this. So it's kind of like a mauve-y, purpley pink. Again, more of that like kind of like dusty rose. Is that there? I'm a fan. Although it says matte, it's not particularly. It's very buttery and very creamy. It doesn't slather on the lips by any means, but it's it does not have a dry matte finish like it says it does. But what does have a matte finish is the NYX Lip Lingerie. I have this in the color Corset, and I'm actually really obsessed with this. This is kind of like the nude I think I've been looking for my whole life. It's kind of like, almost like a very dark concealer color. It looks darker on camera, to be honest. But gosh, it's beautiful. Check it out. Oh, look at that. It's beautiful. And it really does. It dries very, very matte. I wore this the other day for the first time and I got a lot of compliments. Hi, bunny girl. Also by NYX, I have their lip liner in the color Vanilla Sky. This is not what it sounds like it would look like. I'll show you right next to Corset. It's a bit more rosy, honestly. It's kind of brassy looking, or coppery, but it's really nice under that matte nude lip color. It's really great. Now I have the NYX Intense Butter Gloss in the shade Black Cherry Tart. Boom. I don't even have to point to it. Really high pigment there. A good shine. I like this a lot. It does not dry matte, unfortunately, but it's okay if you like that bit of a shine. It doesn't slide over the place. I didn't notice that it bled, but I usually do always use a kind of like a lip primer or lip buffer in general. But I like this. Next to lips, I have a Milani lipstick. This is in the color Plum Rose, and it is very berry-like. That's that one right here. So this is a good color. It doesn't particularly dry matte. It doesn't stay very creamy. It kind of falls right in between, which is nice. So it's definitely wearable. Next is, this is actually a very sheer color. This is the Flower brand by Drew Barrymore, and this is in Sheer Blossom. So it's a big fat kind of crayon like that, and I don't know if you guys will be able to see here, but oh yeah, you can kind of see. It's nude, but it's like very shiny, really shiny. So good to kind of pop on something that is matte if you wanted to shine it up a bit. Lastly, for the lips, I have a hard candy color, and this is in, oh, what's this name? I like this name. Earthy Marsala. It's very me. This color here reminds me a lot, oh, it smells good. Ooh, this reminds me a lot of Kat Von D's Lolita. Looks a lot like Lolita. But it's a matte lip stain, hydrating lip stain, which is good. So I haven't tried it yet, so it shouldn't dry out the lips. But I like Lolita, so. Okay, so moving on to the eyes. I love a good smoky brown eyeliner, and I had NARS in Mambo. I think it's sold out, and I'm also not even sure if they're cruelty free. I think I heard that they are. This is the Wet n Wild Color Icon Kohl eyeliner in the color Simba Brown now. This is a great color. I'll show you. We'll start a new hand. It is very coaly, so it's actually really great to kind of blend out and make it like very smoky. Next I have NYX in the Black Bean Jumbo Eye Pencil and the Milk Jumbo Eye Pencil. So I love both of these. I know they have more colors, but these are definitely my go-tos naturally. They're black and white. But the black I use as a base on the lid if I'm doing like a really smoky black eye. And it's very high pigmented. But it's also creamy, so you definitely would need to follow up with a matte black eyeshadow as well. Milk is great if you're ever doing pop art makeup. You can just whoop, twist and do your little white polka dots all over with this one. I also like to use this one right in the waterline under the eyes if you're looking to make the eye look a bit bigger. Next is, I'm doing hard candy next, and sometimes I go through like glitter phases. So I have some hard candy glitter eyeliners here. They're fun. So this is, let's see. This is the Hard Candy Walk the Line glitter eyeliner, and this is the white one here. I did it right below that milk. You can see it's a little sparkly there. There we go. Oh, there we go. I also have it in green. This is really great to pop on top of a green eyeshadow that you wish was more green, because it definitely helps to bring that out, but it's a darker forest green, so. There is that green glitter there. Ooh, beautiful. They also have tons of other colors too. Also, Hard Candy. This is a really fun brand. They've got these silly little palettes here. So this is the Green with Envy eyeshadow palette, and it's got a lot of greens in there, some purples and a little bit of mauvey nudes towards the end. And there's also the Hard Candy eye palette in Birthday Suit. So it's this one right here. They were super affordable. I think they were like $6 each. The colors are beautiful. Excuse me. You definitely might want to use either a wet brush or a brush that has a setting spray sprayed onto it to give these more of a richer color. They swatch really nicely. Here, I'll swatch one of them for you. There's that green. So they don't have names, but the next eyeshadow palette I have is the NYX Avant Pop 10 color shadow palette. This is beautiful. I really like this a lot. Amazing, amazing, amazing for drugstore. There's some neutral colors in there, and there's some stuff to, give you a good pop as well. I have this on my eyes today, actually. So I used this kind of peachy color up here as my transition color. I use this lavender kind of periwinkle color right in the center of my lid, and I used a combination of this gray and this brown in the crease as my another transition color, and then I used the NYX over the taupe. That's not it. I used NYX over the taupe underneath my eye. This guy here. I also have the Club Crawl color. This is similar, but it's a bit more purpley and a bit more shimmery. I also have SOS. This is kind of like a gray tan. I know they probably all look the same color on camera until I get a better quality camera. Unfortunately, that is what we are working with. But yes, I definitely recommend the NYX Avant Pop palette. I really like this. Lastly, I have a few mascaras. On my eyes today, I have the NYX Propel My Eyes. And this is a great mascara. It definitely helps to separate the lashes. I know it's hard to see. Helps to separate the lashes, give you a more elongated, full look. And this is what the brush looks like here. It's a pretty good brush. I like this one. I definitely would get it again. Or I would definitely try a different NYX mascara because I know that they have like several. The e.l.f. Volume Plumping Mascara, I definitely was not that big of a fan of. The brush is nice and big, which I like, but it really didn't do much for my eyelashes. It just kind of coated them. It didn't give them any curl or anything like that. So I was a little bit underwhelmed with that one. And then I also have the Flower Zoom In Ultimate Mascara, and this brush is really cool. So you actually have 3 options with this mascara. You can lengthen, curl, or volume eye. You playing with makeup? So this one here, what you do is twist this part of the lid. This is it straightened out. So you can see that the bristles are completely straight, but now watch when I curl it. There we go. So this would be like the final form. It's very twisted, it becomes much more dense, so it does give you more of like a volumized look. And that's all I have for cosmetics. I apologize, I don't have any brow stuff. My brow stuff that I use is high-end. I do use Anastasia Beverly Hills. Love her products. If you guys are interested in seeing cruelty-free high-end cosmetics, I definitely would be interested in showing you all these products here. I overall really love, and I definitely would recommend these brands if you like cruelty-free products, which I definitely recommend using. So if you like this video, do give it a thumbs up, and please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I figured that I would switch it up this week and move away from food, but I think next week I'm probably going to jump right back into it with some alternative meats because I've already done some alternative dairy products. You can check out my last 2 videos. I did baked mac and cheese, stovetop mac and cheese, and cream cheese. So I'm hoping that next week we can jump into some meat alternatives as well. And in the future I might end up doing more makeup reviews for you guys as well. I wasn't really planning on this being a makeup channel, so that's why I didn't do a tutorial of it. But if you guys really would like to see a tutorial, I'd be happy to do one for you guys using either drugstore products or high-end, but all cruelty-free. Also, breaking news. This is not anything new, but it's new to me. Today, I found Ben&Jerrys dairy-free. I got the coffee caramel fudge flavor. And I got PB and cookies. I'm so excited. I literally, like, thank God there was no one in the aisle because I was like walking down the aisle, like perchance hoping I might come across it. And I look to my right and lo and behold, there they are. And I teared up. I'm not even gonna lie about it. I was like, wow, what a monumental moment. Like, Ben&Jerrys, probably the most hyped up company for ice cream out there. And they now have, I think it's 4 dairy-free flavors. I'm so excited to try these. I'm going to try them tonight. And you will definitely be hearing about how much I probably will love them. I used to be a really big ice cream fan, and I would put a pint to my face, which is disgusting now that I think about it. But with these guys, it is totally guilt-free. So if you guys have tried these already, definitely let me know what you think of the flavors and which one is your favorite. I have heard that these two are the better of the four, so I'm hoping that they hold to it, but I'm sure that they're all delicious. Oh my god, wait! They're fair trade! Do you see that little emblem down there? This guy right here? Fair trade. Go Ben&Jerrys. I mean, definitely fucking, like, get rid of the rest of that shit, but yay! Dairy-free! Monumental moment. So happy. So, I hope you guys like this video. Like I said, give it a thumbs up if you liked it, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And I will see you guys next week. Bye, guys. Also, if you guys were trying to see what my shirt says, it says, anything you can eat, I can eat vegan. And this is from the Compassion Co. I got this at Veg Fest a couple of months ago. They've got some really cute designs. I love this one. It also comes with, so this is kind of like a teal splash of color in there. It also comes with purple as well. Literally anything you can eat, I can eat vegan. Like, you can eat fucking Ben&Jerrys, and so can I. Kisses? Can I have a kiss? Oh, kiss. Say bye. Bye-bye. See you guys next week.